Reflecting deepening of ties, India and Sri Lanka held extensive talks on the fishermen issue, ensuring justice to ethnic Sri Lankan Tamils and ways to deepen trade and defence engagements. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and visiting Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe held delegation-level talks, followed by restricted format talks. The two Prime Ministers said the countries were determined to take the relationship to the next level, resolving to intensify cooperation in combating terror and securing the maritime neighborhood. The two sides signed 4 agreements to deepen cooperation in healthcare and space science as well. Thanking Wickremesinghe for choosing India for his first overseas trip after becoming Prime Minister, Prime Minister Modi said this was reflective of the importance the two nations attach to the relationship.
We are deeply honored that you have chosen India as your first overseas destination. It is a happy coincidence that your last full term as Sri Lanka's Prime Minister coincided with the first NDA government. We thank you for your belief in and steadfast support for India-Sri Lanka relations.
The Prime Minister said both countries would intensify cooperation in combating terror and work together for security and stability in the maritime neighborhood. He said that the fishermen issue should be seen as a humanitarian issue. The issue of comprehensive economic partnership agreement between the two countries figured in the talks, and the Sri Lankan Prime Minister hoped that it will be finalized by next year. Seeking deeper economic engagement, Prime Minister Modi sought support for Indian investors who are keen to participate in Sri Lanka's economic development, especially in infrastructure, energy and transport sectors. The bilateral trade between India and Sri Lanka in 2013-2014 was $5.23 billion, with Indian exports amounting to $3.98 billion and Sri Lankan exports amounting to $678 million. Prime Minister Wickremesinghe thanked India for construction of dwelling units for those affected by the destruction caused in the war, especially in the northern part of the island nation.
We have briefed His Excellency and the Foreign Minister on the development on Geneva, a favorable outcome which will lead finally to the settlement of issues regarding human rights, reconciliation, where all Sri Lankans are treated equally. And we certainly look at the past, but together we look at the future. I must thank Your Excellency for the help given by your government in resettling and reconstruction in the northern and the eastern provinces.
Sri Lankan Prime Minister met with External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. This is the first foreign visit of the Lankan Prime Minister after assuming office, given the fact that Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena had chosen India as his first foreign port of call in January, immediately after assuming presidency, reflects the growing congruence. With Ashok Srivastava.